I did not show it in this video, but I did run the cable from the solar shed to the gazebo underground, and I did drill a hole through the cement and run it under the cement pad. And then where you see it being attached to the post of the gazebo, that's how I did it. I didn't post it, it's pretty boring, and basically it's just burying it. So I'm going to attach these metal clips all the way up to the top. Got these at Home Depot. And they actually just bend over and secure the wire, which works great. This is 5-strand sprinkler, underground sprinkler wire. So I only need 2, but I'll save 2 for if I want to add on to the circuit, the separate circuit on this wire. You'll have to follow the instructions on your dusk to dawn sensor. It can be difficult, but there's some information out there. This is difficult to do. I'm going to go ahead and test it and see if it works now. Well, I'm not going to show the rest of this. You've seen how I did one light. It's basically the same thing. When I get to taking the solar panel off this gazebo and attaching it to the circuit from the shed, I'll show that. I got the wire run to put these lights into the circuit on the shed, and I'm going to disconnect this little solar panel and battery and wire it in. You always disconnect the solar panel first. It's a big wiring mess, but once I test the system that it's actually functioning, then I'll go around and, like I said before, and solder the wires and shrink wrap them and tuck them away so they look a little nicer. These LEDs here in this gazebo area will not be on the main dusk to dawn. I will just use a rheostat it's incorporated in this to adjust the lighting when I want to. Now I'm going to put in the connections into the shed and test the system. Okay, it's all wired in and it works. I tested it. I decided to go with one dimmer switch, and I ganged them up on here. This will take up to 30 amps, so that's maybe 9 or 10 amps, the whole thing right now. This is the ground. And I use the other circuit to control the gazebo lights on the interior, and so now I can turn it off and on. It's not connected into the dimmer, but it is connected into the dusk to dawn sensor, so if I leave it on, it will just come on automatically at dusk and go off at dawn. So I have to fix the wires a little bit, but basically it's done except for soldering and putting the shrink material on the solder joints. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I'm going to take a break now before I wire the back deck. Okay, I'm just going to do a sample of soldering and putting the shrink wrap on to see what I'm doing. I'm not going to do the whole thing, no, because it gets boring. So this is basically what I'm going to do to all of them. First I'll put the shrink tube on. Ground is positive on these lights for some strange reason. I'll let this warm up. Now I'll just let them cool off, and then when I get them all done, I'll take these wires and secure them out of the way so they're not seen. This makes a nice setup. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of them, but I'm not going to show them. It's pretty boring, especially standing on a ladder. Well, this is a completed project. All the lights are installed. Now I can irritate my neighbors at night. I installed lights on the porch. Basically the same as installing the lights on the gazebo. Had to run a wire and install the strip LED lights. Has its own rheostat on this set here.